This is Black Hole, which is part of Burton and Chingford Ponds Local Nature Reserve. It's a fantastic bit of bog, brilliant for dragonflies and cranberry and bogbean and all sorts of fantastic species. Unfortunately, due to succession, the tussock sedge and the alder and birch trees and willow have all started to invade onto the site, drying it out and closing up the ground so there's no open water. So the project we're trying to do at the moment is to remove a lot of these birch and alder trees and pull them out and get back to open water and restore it back to its former glory. So during and for a while after the works, it's probably going to look a bit black, a bit bare and a bit grimy. So just bear with us while it looks a bit grim, but it'll be worth it in the end. It'll look fantastic. We did some work here just a few years ago and the bogbeans really come back. It's that beautiful little puffy white flower that you see in the pond here. So we're at New Peace and this is another part of the reserve where we've been doing some work to restore the area back to Woodland Heath. So we did some work a few years ago and already the heather is starting to come back and look really lovely. But in order to achieve this, we have to thin out a lot of the birch and rowan and some of the pine trees to let the light back in to the soils to let the heather recover. But what we've also got to do is to scrape off the leaf litter to get it back down to the mineral soils, the sandy soils here that we're on. And what that does is it takes away the nutrients so the vigorous plants like the brambles and the bracken don't take over and the heather has the chance to grow back. After that work, the ground is going to look a bit bare, but it won't be too long, hopefully a year or two before the heather starts to come back and it starts to look like a fantastic piece of heathland again. So this is Welchs Common. It's a lovely piece of acid grassland with bits of heather in there as well. It's a really important site for the field cricket, Gryllus campestris, which used to be down to just one site in the whole of Sussex, and due to a restoration programme it's starting to come back, and this is one of the key sites where it's doing pretty well. But what it needs is sand and sunshine. So what we're doing here is we're clearing a number of the trees, about 70% of the trees here, and in order to restore this back to more acid grassland and heathland for a lot of species, but particularly the field cricket. So while the work's going on, there's going to be big machinery and things felling the trees, and in order to help the grassland restore, we're going to be scraping off the leaf litter layer to get rid of the nutrients, and that is going to make the site look pretty stark for quite a while. But it's amazing how quickly the whole place vegetates back up again, so hopefully it won't be too long before you're enjoying the views again.